Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix this error code that is 0xc0000005. So if you are receiving this error with the game on your Windows computer, then please follow the steps shown in this video. Now the first step is to restart your computer. Just restart your computer once, and after the system restart you can launch the game and then check. Next step is to run Steam as an administrator. So you can close Steam, just exit it. If you have Rockstar Launcher, you can close it, and then now once you close it, now type in Steam in Windows search box and then make a right click on Steam and then click on run as administrator and then check if you have the game on Rockstar. You can just type in Rockstar Games Launcher, make a right click, run as administrator and then check. Next step is to close Rockstar Game Launcher. So if it is open, you can just make a right click on Rockstar Launcher and then click on exit, and once it is closed you can launch Steam. If you have the game on Steam, launch Steam and then you can launch the game. So and then check. Next step is to try launching from Rockstar Game Launcher. So you can open Rockstar Game Launcher and then if you have the game on Steam, try to launch it from here. The next step is to close all the recording apps such as OBS. If you have this application installed, then you can update this to latest version, or you can uninstall it and then restart your computer. And then so if you have any kind of recording application running, you can close it, you can then restart your computer or uninstall it, restart your computer and then launch the game. This has worked for many players. So if you have this software installed, either update it to the latest version or uninstall it, restart your computer and then launch the game. Next step is to try DX11 or Vulkan in system.xml file. Now for this you can open File Explorer, go to Documents and then open Rockstar Games folder, open the game folder, open the settings folder. Over here you can see system.xml file, make a right click, open with notepad and then scroll down. Now over here you can see API key settings API underscore Vulkan. So if it is Vulkan, you can just type in DX12. Now you can go to file and then click on save, and then you can launch the game and then check. This has worked for many players, so it might work for you. Now if you have over here, if it is DX12, in that case you can type in Vulkan and then you can save the settings, file, save, and then you can launch the game and then check. For many users, trying DX12 has worked, so you can try this. Next step is to delete system.xml file. So if that does not work, in that case you can just go to this location and then you can make a right click on system.xml. You can delete this. Once it is deleted, now you can launch the game and then check. Next step is to unlink OneDrive. So if you have OneDrive running, you can check OneDrive over here. I don't have OneDrive running. So if you have OneDrive running, you can make a right click and then you can go to settings and then you can unlink OneDrive from your computer, or you can simply close OneDrive. So just close OneDrive and then check. Next step is to uninstall Rockstar Launcher. So first of all, type in, if you have Rockstar Launcher running, you can close it and then uninstall Rockstar Launcher. Make a right click and then click on uninstall and then click on uninstall. You can go to this, it will take open Windows settings. Now you can type in Rockstar Launcher, and once you find it, you can just click on it, then click on uninstall and then uninstall this as well. Uninstall it. Once it is uninstalled, now delete the launcher and social club folder from documents folder. So open File Explorer, go to documents folder and then open Rockstar Games and delete this launcher and social club. Make a right click, delete it. If you want to create a backup, you can copy this file and save it to the desktop. Once you have a backup, you can delete it. Once it is deleted, now restart your computer, and after the system restart, you can install Rockstar Launcher from Rockstar website. So you can just go to Rockstar website, you can just search in Google, download the Rockstar Games Launcher, get the launcher, and once Rockstar Launcher is installed, download it and then you can run this exe file, install it. Once installed, now you can log in. Once you launch Rockstar Launcher, you can log in. Once you're logged in, during the login you will see remember me option and auto option. So put a check on remember me auto and then launch the game from Rockstar Launcher. And if you have the game on Steam, you can just keep the Steam running in the background and then you can launch the game. This has also worked from many players, so it might work for you. Next step is to launch the game from the game installation folder. If that does not work, you can go to the game installation folder. So you can, in my case, the game is on Steam, so just make a right click on the game, manage, browse local files. So go to the game installation folder and then you will see the game exe file. You can just make a right click on the game exe file and then just make a double click and try to launch the game from here. If that does not work, you can make a right click on the game exe file, select properties, go to this tab, put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator, hit apply, click on OK, make a double click, launch the game. If that does not work, again go to properties and this time put a check over here, select Windows 8, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. If that does not work, you can select Windows 7 over here, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Still not working, put a check on disable full screen optimization, hit apply, click on OK. Do the same thing with this exe file and then you can launch the game. So when you put a check on all these boxes, still not working, then you can uncheck these boxes. So when you put a check, if it's not working, uncheck it, hit apply, click on OK, and then follow the next step. Next step is to, now if you're using any third-party antivirus like Avast, Norton, Bitdefender, McAfee, whichever antivirus program you're using, allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. So if you are using Avast, for example, you can go to Avast and you can just allow the game exe file or the complete game folder to the exception list and then you can launch the game. This has worked for many players, so it might work for you. Now also if you're using Windows security, in that case you can go to privacy and security, you can open Windows settings, go to privacy and security in Windows 11. In Windows 10, click on update and security and then click on Windows security. Now click on virus and threat protection, scroll down. At the bottom you will see manage ransomware protection, click on it. Now click on allow an app through control folder access, click on yes to allow and then click on add an allowed app. Now click on browser apps. Now go to the game installation folder. So wherever the game is installed, if the game is installed in C drive, open C drive and then just go to the game installation folder, open the game folder, select the exe file and then click on open. Again click on add an allowed app, browser apps, select this exe file, click on open and check if there are any other exe file. So I think these are the two exe file. Add this. Now type in control panel in Windows search box and then go to control panel, system and security, Windows Defender firewall, click on allow an app or feature through Windows Defender firewall, click on change settings, click on allow another app, browse and then again go to the game installation folder and then open the game folder, select the game exe file, click on open and then click on add. In my case it is already added. Again click on allow another app, click on browse and then select this exe file, click on open. Now click on add. In my case the game is already added. Once the game is added, now you can launch the game and then check. Next step is to perform a clean installation of your graphics driver. So if you have NVIDIA card, go to NVIDIA website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for NVIDIA. So to perform a clean installation, go to NVIDIA website and then select your graphic card from the list. Make sure that you select your graphic card and then select the right operating system. So if you have Windows 11, select Windows 11. If you have Windows 10, select Windows 10 and then click on find. And once you click on find, you will see this page. Now here you will find the latest GeForce Game Ready driver. Now click on view and then once you click on view, you will see the download option. Click on download and let the download complete. Now once the download is complete, run the exe file. Now once you run the exe file, you will see this screen. Click on agree and continue and then select custom option over here. By default Express would be selected, select custom and then click on next and then you will see this screen. Now put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Make sure you put a check on perform a clean installation and then click on next and let the installation complete. Once the installation is complete, restart your computer and after the system restart, launch the game. Now the next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this you can type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then click on graphics settings and then you can click on add desktop app and then go to the game installation folder, open the game folder, select the game exe file, click on add. Once the game is added, you can scroll down and find the game in the list. Once the game is added, now you can just expand it, and then over here you can select high performance and you will see your graphic card. Select it and launch the game and then check. You can do the same thing with this exe file. You can add it, and once it is added, you can just select high performance, your graphic card, and then launch the game. Next step is to verify the game files. Now to verify the game files, go to Steam, or just go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, go to install files tab, and then click on verify integrity of game files. Once the verification is 100% complete, now you can launch the game and then check. Next step is to roll back graphics driver. So if the latest graphic card driver is not working, is not helping you, in that case you can go to I'm showing for NVIDIA. So you can select your graphic card over here. Make sure that you select your graphic card, your operating system, and then click on find, and then you can click on view. Click on view over here. Not view, actually check the graphic. The latest one right now is 566.14. Whichever is the latest. If latest is not working, you can click on view more version, and you can try the previous driver, maybe different driver. So whenever you install it, you can just select older version, click on download, and once the download is complete, you can run the exe file. Before the installation, make sure that you select the custom option and then put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation, and then restart the computer and then launch the game. Next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card. Next step is to set power saver in Windows Power Plan. Now for this, you can type in control panel in Windows search box, open control panel, go to hardware and sound, and then go to power options. Now over here, if you see power saver over here, you can select power saver. In my case, I don't see power saver, but in your case, if you see power saver, you can select power saver, save it, and then you can launch the game. You can even try balanced. So you can try different options and then you can launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to update the system BIOS. Now this is important. Go to your system manufacturer website. So if you have a Dell computer, go to Dell. If you have Lenovo, go to Lenovo. If you have HP computer, go to HP. So go to your system manufacturer website, select your model number, make sure that you select your computer, and then update the BIOS. Now in case of laptop, make sure battery on your computer is more than 10%. Before you update the system BIOS, make sure battery is more than 10% and the AC adapter, the charger, is connected to the computer. During the BIOS update, your system will restart. Do not unplug the power cable when it's updating the system BIOS. After the BIOS update, log into the computer and then launch the game. Next step is to install Visual C++ file. For this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. Over here, install x86 and x64. So click on it, and then you can run this exe file. Now if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see install, click on install. Click on yes to allow. Download this x64 file as well. Again, you can run this exe file. Sorry, you have to run this x86 and x64. Click on repair. If you see repair, click on yes to allow, and let the installation complete. Make sure both the installation are complete. Once installed, you can restart your computer. Restart is a must after this, and after the system restart, you can launch the game and then check. Next step is to unplug all the external devices which you're not using. So if you have HOTAS, pedals, wheels, if you have any kind of USB adapter connected, disconnected. Sometimes we have extra controller connected, disconnected. Disconnect multiple monitor. Try launching the game on single monitor. Disable overlay. So if you have the game on Steam, you can make a right click on the game, select properties, go to install files tab, and then click on verify integrity of game files. Go to the general tab and then turn off the option which says enable the Steam overlay while in game. Turn it off. Also, if you have any other overlay application running, like if you have Discord running, you can go to Discord settings, turn it off, turn off the overlay. If you have GeForce Experience running, go to GeForce Experience settings and then turn off in-game overlay. Or you can simply close all the overlay application and then launch the game. Also close all the overclocking application. Now this has worked for many players, so it might work for you. Do not ignore this. If you have MSI Afterburner running, close it. If you have Riva Tuner running, close it. So just close all the overclocking application and then launch the game. Also, if you have undervolted your computer, remove the undervolt and then launch the game. Next step is to update Windows to the latest version. Now for this, you can open Windows settings, go to Windows update or update in security, then click on check for update. This is important. Let the update complete. Once all the updates are installed, then restart your computer, and after the system restart, launch the game. Next step is to increase the virtual memory. Now before you increase the virtual memory, first of all you can type in view advanced system settings in Windows search box and then go to view advanced system settings and then click on the first settings over here and then go to advanced tab and then click on change over here. First of all, put a check on automatically manage paging file. Put a check, if this is unchecked, put a check over here and then click on OK, and then you can restart your computer and then launch the game. If that does not work, again come to this location, click on change, and this time you can uncheck this box and then select system managed and then click on set and then click on OK. It will be asking you to restart your computer and then launch the game. Still not working, in that case you can increase the virtual memory and then check. So to increase the virtual memory, type in view advanced system settings in Windows search box and then click on view advanced system settings and then click on the first settings and then go to advanced tab and then click on change over here and then select the drive. So uncheck the box which says automatically manage paging file size for all drives. Uncheck this box and select the drive where the game is installed. So select the drive and then once you select the right drive, now put a check on custom size, and for initial size it's 1.5 into total RAM. So you can check the total RAM in Windows settings. You can go to system and then go to about, and total RAM in my case is 16 GB. So you can calculate accordingly. In my case it's 16 GB, so I will calculate as per 16 GB. So, and first of all we have to convert 16 GB into megabyte. So we will open calculator. So type in calculator in run box and then click on OK, and over here it's 16 1.5 into total RAM. Total RAM in my case it's 16 GB. So 16 into 1024 is actually 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabyte. So 16 GB in megabyte will be 16384 into 1.5 into total RAM. This is my total RAM in megabyte. Now 1.5 into total RAM, that is into 1.5. So in my case initial size is 24576 and maximum size is 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM in my case that is 16 GB. I have 16 GB of RAM. So 16 into 1024, I have converted this in megabyte. Now that is 3 into total RAM. So total RAM is this much into 3, that is 49152. Now click on set over here, then click on OK, apply, OK. Now restart computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this. Next step is to, now you can skip this step if you're not able to launch the game. If you're able to launch the game, you can try DX11 or Vulkan in graphics settings. So you can go to the game, launch the game and then go to graphics option. Once you go to the graphics option, you can scroll down, and if you find like DX Vulkan selected over here, you can select DX12 over there and then check. If the DX12 is already selected, you can select Vulkan and then you can check. Now if you have this option, you can turn this off and then check. Now you can try window mode and lower down graphics settings. So if you are able to launch the game, you can launch the game and then try. If you're not able to launch the game, you can skip this step. Now the last step is to uninstall the game and reinstall the game to different drive. If nothing is working, you can make a right click, uninstall the game. After the uninstall, you can go to the game installation folder and then you can delete the game folder. and then restart your computer and then install the game to C drive. So if the game is installed to D drive or E drive or any external drive, try to install the game to C drive and then check. If the game is already installed to C drive, then try installing the game to another SSD and then check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to run the game successfully on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.